What is up, everybody? Welcome. Today we're going to be starting and reviewing House Hacking 101. Okay? Uh, I want you to be able to take some notes. So whether you got to break out a piece of paper or open up like OneNote or Google Notes or whatever you got to do, Google Keep, I want you to get some notes on this one. This one's going to be important, okay? I'm going to walk you through step-by-step guides of how to identify a house to house hack and then crunch the numbers and then kind of figure out what works for you. And ideally, if you do this well, you can essentially live rent-free and and have your mortgage payment covered, okay? So if we're doing a house hack for a single family home, which is what I'm doing right now, let's go over some numbers, okay? So right now, I'll just go over my case as an example. So I purchased a home in 2020 for $580,000. I was able to put 20% down, get a really, really low interest rate, so it was like 2.8 or something around there. And that brought the total mortgage to about $2380 or thereabouts. Maybe a couple dollars off, but let's call it $2380. Okay? It was a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,100 square foot home. So I was like, okay, well, now again, this doesn't work for everybody. If you have multiple pets or if you have kids, if you're a family unit, this may not work for you. But if you're single or if you're a young couple, this might be ideal and this might be a game changer in your life. And this might be able to have you be able to afford owning a home. And if it does, I'm so glad that you're watching this video and I hope it has a positive impact on your life. So, numbers. So, $2380 mortgage payment. That's also including what's called PITI, principal, interest, taxes, insurance. Okay? PITI, principal, interest, taxes, insurance. Now, so that's all of those things lumped into one payment, and then it's called considered your mortgage, right? So what I was able to do is I was able to take the other 2 bedrooms that were going unused and rent them out, buy the room. Now, I live north of Seattle, and I was able to rent out each room for $950. That generates $1,900 of rent per month, every single month, from me just letting other people live in my spare bedrooms. And so what that means for me is I only have to pay about $480 a month for my PITI mortgage. And then we split utilities 3 ways, which is about another $100 to $150 a month. So I don't get to live for free, but in some situations you can. It just kind of depends. Now, moving on. We're going to go what's called a multi-family residential multifamily. So residential multifamily is anything from 2 units, so like a duplex, to 4 units, a quadplex. So duplex, triplex, quadplex, okay? So if you were, let's say, to buy a duplex, you were going to live in one of the units of the duplex, you could rent out the other duplex to generate income and pay off a large portion of your mortgage. And then, depending on how many bedrooms are in your side of the unit, you could even rent out the bedrooms as well that you're not using. And that would pay, most likely, the entire mortgage of the entire place. And so you'd be able to live absolutely for free and still gain all the benefits that come with home ownership, including appreciation and equity and tax benefits. Okay? So it's really, really powerful. And if you do that with, like, let's say a triplex or a quadplex, let's say you buy a quadplex and each unit is 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms. Okay? If you were to live in one of the units, 1 out of 4, and then rent out the other 3 units at retail rental rates, you could most likely, as long as you put enough down, you could not only live for free, but you could make money and have positive cash flow. So that means you make money every single month simply by living. So not only do you get to live for free, but you get to make money by living for free. If that's not mind-blowing, I don't know what is. That fires me up. That makes me excited. Okay? So, does that mean you have to be a landlord? Well, yes. You would own the other 3 units, and you would have to lease out each unit to different renters. And so you would be responsible for all the other units. Or you could hire property management, but then they take 8 to 10% of your gross rent. So, it's your decision. But I wanted to go over that. That's really house hacking at its peak, primary, highest and best use is purchasing a quadplex, living in one of the units, and then renting out the other 3. And depending on how many bedrooms are in the unit that you live in, you could even rent out a bedroom in your unit and make more money. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, got some value out of it. If you have questions, make sure to leave a comment down below or reach out to me directly. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and goodbye.